For thousands of years, pyramids have remained among the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. These incredible structures continue to amaze historians, archaeologists, and curious minds around the world. Built with enormous stone blocks and remarkable precision, they have survived for centuries while keeping many secrets hidden deep inside. Even today, researchers continue exploring chambers, passageways, and inner spaces while asking one timeless question about what was meant to remain hidden. Over time, many stories appeared about hidden pathways, secret rooms, and clever protective designs built inside pyramids. Some may have been inspired by real architecture, while others became legends shared across generations. Pyramids became symbols of mystery, not only because of their size, but because of what may still remain inside them. Deep corridors, sealed chambers, carved walls, and narrow passageways continue to inspire new discoveries and new questions with every expedition into these ancient structures. At number 10 is the hidden floor passage. Imagine walking through a narrow corridor while the floor appears solid beneath every step. But one section may have been designed differently and blended perfectly into the pathway. The stone looks identical to everything around it, making it almost impossible to notice. Then, the moment weight is placed on that exact spot, the surface shifts and opens below. What looked like part of the floor was actually a hidden cover placed over an empty space beneath the corridor. Because it matched the surrounding stone so closely, someone could walk straight toward it without seeing anything unusual until the very last second. Number 9. Wall dart mechanism. The corridor is silent. Stone walls covered with carvings stretch from floor to ceiling. Then a hidden pressure point is activated beneath the floor. Small openings inside the wall slide open and release narrow darts straight across the passage. Because the openings are hidden within the carved stone, the wall appears completely ordinary until the mechanism activates. Someone walking through the corridor may not even notice where it came from. That combination of surprise and hidden design made this one of the most memorable pyramid legends in history. Number 8. Rolling stone corridor. Deep inside the pyramid, a large carved stone rests high above a sloped passageway. It stays locked in place until a hidden trigger releases it. Once released, gravity takes over. The stone begins rolling down the corridor, picking up speed as it moves through the narrow tunnel. The sound echoes through the walls, while dust rises from the floor beneath it. Because many pyramid passages were long and narrow, something this large moving through the center would fill nearly the entire space. That image became one of the most iconic pyramid legends ever imagined. Number 7. Rising floor. Spikes, a chamber may look calm from the outside. Smooth stone flooring, pillars, decorative objects placed around the room. But hidden beneath certain floor sections is a mechanical system connected to pressure. The moment weight presses on the wrong place, narrow openings in the floor reveal sharp stone points rising upward. The floor itself suddenly changes shape. What makes this trap so memorable is how invisible it feels at first. Nothing appears unusual until the moment the mechanism begins moving. Then parts of the stone floor begin shifting beneath your feet, revealing what was hidden below. Number 6. Moving ceiling chamber. You enter a stone chamber and hear the entrance close behind you. Then a deep, grinding sound begins above. Large stone blocks in the ceiling slowly begin moving downward. At first, it is barely noticeable. Then, little by little, the ceiling gets lower. The room begins feeling smaller with every moment. Unlike traps built around speed, this one changes slowly, which makes it even more intense. You can see exactly what is happening as the chamber transforms around you. That slow movement made it one of the most unforgettable pyramid legends. Number 5. False treasure room. After moving through passageways and hidden corridors, you finally enter a chamber filled with treasure. Gold objects shine against the walls. Ancient artifacts cover the room. It feels like the final discovery hidden at the center of the pyramid. But the room itself may have been part of the design. In many stories, the treasure was placed to attract attention, while hidden triggers remained nearby. Touching a certain object could activate moving stone doors or shift parts of the chamber. What appears to be the reward may actually be only the beginning of the mystery. Number 4. Sand chamber. Some pyramid legends describe chambers built with hidden openings above the ceiling. Once activated, sand begins pouring into the room from narrow gaps overhead. At first, it seems small, just a light stream falling from above. But slowly, it becomes more and more until the floor begins disappearing beneath it. Sand fills corners, covers the ground, and reshapes the chamber little by little. Because it keeps moving and settling, the room changes constantly. Number 3. Serpent chamber. Behind a sealed stone doorway lies a chamber untouched for centuries. The air feels still. The room looks dark and silent. Then you begin noticing serpents moving across the floor and along the edges of the walls. Ancient serpent imagery appears across many cultures and often represented wisdom, mystery, protection, and hidden knowledge. Over time, this became one of the most famous pyramid legends. A chamber connected to serpents felt mysterious, not only because of what could be inside, but because of what the serpent symbol itself represented. Number 2. Water tunnel. Some stories describe hidden channels built inside pyramid walls that could guide water through narrow passageways underground. Once released, water begins moving through the corridor and changes the entire environment. Reflections appear across the walls. Sound echoes differently through the stone. The floor becomes covered as the water continues flowing through the passage. Number 1. Sealed. Tomb door. Deep in the center of the pyramid stands one final chamber, hidden behind a massive stone door. Symbols cover the walls around it. Ancient markings are carved into the stone. The entrance appears sealed for centuries, protecting whatever remains inside. Behind that doorway may rest treasures, ceremonial objects, or important pieces of history preserved through time. More than any other pyramid mystery, the sealed inner chamber became the most legendary of all. Because sometimes the greatest secret of the pyramid is not a trap you can see. It is what waits behind the final door.